Hey everybody. So I have to admit something. I come on here and trash talk Georgia all the time, right? Because I'm a Georgia Tech fan. I can't stand them. And obviously I'm going to come on here and trash talk them and make fun of them however I can, right? But I got to admit something. All the success they've been having lately, they're undefeated and everything. It kind of makes my job hard. I have a hard time doing it. Of course, I'll do it anyway. I just have to get creative, you know what I mean? So it does really, they have been making my job hard for me lately, having all this success. But I'm pretty creative, so I'll always come up with something. And Kirby Dumb gives me a lot of fuel, you know what I mean? What with putting the gnome in at quarterback and things like that. So I always find something to pick on. But I do have my work cut out for me, you know what I mean? That being said, I want to congratulate and thank Miami, another rival we have, for making my job really easy. They're just such a trash school and team that it really makes it easy to pick on them. They come out with this crazy news this past week that they have a coach arrested, an assistant coach arrested, because he's racked up like 30 traffic tickets since like 2008. And the law finally got hold of him and got his ass for 30 freaking traffic tickets, which is insane. Like, I'm thinking here, like, how do you rack up 30 freaking traffic violations? And then I'm like, oh, it's because they got to travel to their home games. So he's like hauling ass from Coral Gables up to Hard Rock Stadium, you know what I mean? And he's hauling, and he's got 13 and a half fans waiting at Hard Rock Stadium to watch him lose at home to Virginia. And he's got to hurry up and get there. And the freaking law gets a hold of him. And so that kind of explains to me why he's been able to rack up all these parking tickets, because he's got a whole ass. And then, he gets stopped by the law, and he's not able to show up for the game, and neither is the entire team. And that's what causes them to lose. So, oh man, it is pretty funny what's going on at Miami, besides just the assistant coach getting fired. I mean, I remember back in the days when it was Thug U and everybody was criminals down there, and nowadays they're, just getting busted trying to get to their home games. So that's pretty funny to me. But besides that, Miami, man, I predicted them to go 8-4 in the offseason, which clearly I was way off, because they're not getting into 8 wins. And, the expectation for Miami based on last year was really high. And so I was like, you know what? Okay, look, Miami is known for having a really good season or some kind of success and then dropping off a cliff the next season. And I was like, you know what? Miami's goal this year shouldn't be coastal or anything. You like you said, you freaking get your eyes up here on the stars and you get punched in the nuts. And that's what happens in Miami. They had their head in the clouds this offseason, and I predicted them to go 8-4, and their fans acted like the sky was falling. They called me an idiot, said I was so disrespectful to Miami, and they were going to be way better. They were going to win the Coastal, beat North Carolina, which they might actually beat North Carolina this year. One of their few wins that might get them bowl eligible, I don't know. But God dang. Miami, man, I think you guys owe me an apology, because I predicted you to go 8-4. Clearly, I was being too generous. But, man, I got roasted so bad in the comment section of it. Go look at the comment section of my Miami prediction video in the offseason, and the comments to read them back now will be really funny. And even, I said in the video, I was like, hey, they've been having some success. You should try not to fall off a cliff this season. But now look what's happened. Now look at you. De'Aaron King's hurt. You got no freaking offense. I mean, just a terrible, man. Everybody and their mama wants Manny Diaz fired. It's just terrible down at Miami, and it's pretty funny. They make my job easy to come on here and trash talk them. And so I think the Miami fans have some crow to eat in the Sea-Dog comment section. So I look forward to seeing that. All right. Go Jackets. And hey, let me throw down the U real quick. I'll see you guys next time.